Alright, we're back. We've got a character with a rifle. Let's see. First and foremost, cash. Grab the knowledge. I'm going to grab the permanent unlocks and the gear insurance. I think those are by and far the most interesting. On the M16s, definitely don't want those. Machete drops, crafting items. I got 165. Probably just going to grab all the ammo that I possibly can. Alright, and you. Pass on knowledge. So what did I invest in last time? Because I put a bunch of points into something and then I pieced out. Because I could finish long guns. We could also work on melee weapon damage. I legitimately do not remember what I had invested in. Oh! I'd gone specifically for poison resistance. I'll just leave that for now. Where's weapon durability? I guess that'll have to do for the moment. Let's just max out our melee weapon damage for a bit. Okay. Off topic, would Kingdom 2 Crowns be considered a roguelike? Not really. The main thing is when you die in Kingdom 2 Crowns, you start over, but you still have all of your progress. You just have to rebuild a little. I would like very loosely call it a rogue-lite, and even then, oh right. I should not forget to buy this stuff from here. Even then, it's very loose. The original Kingdom is a lot more of like a proper roguelike. Because I think once you were down, like that was it. Okay. Also, how's the progression feel in this game? Enjoyed the demo, didn't know what the progression feels like. There's a lot of different systems. There's the character EXP, which unlocks new items. There's supply, which lets you buy permanent things to bring with you on future runs, lets you buy extra knowledge that you can spend on research, and also lets you buy just ammo that you can bring on this current run. Oh, or I guess you can bank it for another run. And then there's also the knowledge perks, which give you percentile bonuses that are actually, like, pretty hefty. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of ammo on the hunting rifle. However, we got some amount of ammo on the Tauron. Oh yeah, we got tons, I think. Yeah. Melee weapons board. Switch this. Okay, this isn't a 9mm weapon. It's not. Wait, what? Oh no, I have 45 cal. Uh-oh. Well, let's just hope I find a 45 cal weapon somewhere around here. On the plus side, my melee weapon damage has shot through the roof. Okay, let's just kind of hang for a bit. Because I should be able to just, like, absolutely beast a lot of these guys. The only problem is this is probably going to cost me an arm and a leg food-wise. There we go. And then we've got Biggest here. There we go. Okay. What do you have? Anything interesting? Wait, no. Why? I forget that you can hide in those. Unfortunately, this is just not the kind of game that I would really do stealth most of the time. Like, stealth is nice, but it's not big. There we go. You have melee damage. I remember going full melee and fall at 76. Could kill a super mutant in one hit. That game had some really bonkers builds that you could kind of invest in. I really want to play it again, but everybody keeps saying it has not improved, and I'm kind of like iffy on the idea of investing the time. When was the last I played? Launch. Like, I played it launch week and launch week alone, and I have not played it since. There we go. I figured it's improved massively. The other problem is I just have to put a lot of time into it. Because that's very much the kind of game that you don't just dedicate, like, an evening to. That's the kind of thing that eats, like, a weekend. Or more. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a second copy of it and hand it to my brother and the two of us can, like, screw around or something. I can see that being kind of fun. I've just been very much in indie game land for a very long time. And it's difficult to, like... It's difficult to go back to games, I find. Holy crap, how big is this zone? Actually, it seems like a lot of these are kind of not that helpful. It's fine. I do miss roaming the empty wasteland sometimes, though. You mean, like how it works in the regular Fallout games? Because I'd agree with you on that one. Let's see. NPCs, factions, and an active player base. And a surprisingly non-toxic one at that. I could see it. You know, when you drive away a lot of the PvP-related players, you're kind of really left with only the more wholesome-ish. Oh, like when it was just you and 15 other players on the whole map. Oh, are there, like, more players now? Because one of my considerations with that has always been, like, I would very much like to run a private server for Fallout 76. I feel like that could be really fun. Where it's purely just, like, me and however many fans that want to, like, join in. As opposed to, like, a bunch of random mooks. I remember when they had added that feature, there was, like, some serious leakage. You have to pay a monthly fee. You know, that's... I know for some people that's prohibitive, but for me it's a business expense. I don't know if that sounds out of touch or something. Games are different for me. Like, there's some games that are kind of the same experience, but there's a lot of games that are, like, a completely different beast. Ow. That zombie was quick to turn around. I'm usually pretty good. The NPC's kind of busy up the place, too. Right. I don't know. Maybe once I'm done spending an egregious amount of time playing... There we go. Once I'm done playing a whole bunch of Final Fantasy XIV, I think I might open myself up to putting some time into Fallout 76. Okay. Grab that. Now, do I have... I do have scrap. Do the hunting rifle. I have enough. Okay, so I can boost both of them. Okay. Get batteries, and then I think we just leave? Supposedly there's still more that you can... Or, yeah, there we go. It says there's like one more thing, but I can never find it. Okay. Ignore them. Yeesh. Those upgrades really do go a long way. Alright. Onwards. So the problem with this is I don't know if I can save. Ooh, gas station? I like the idea of gas station. Yeah, go up here, hit up the store. Let's do it. See if I can get some more batteries, too. That is a shit ton of lore that you can find throughout the world. Neat. Yeah, like I said, I think once I've finished blasting through Final Fantasy XIV, I might look into it a little bit more. One of my big projects that I want to start working on is, like, I don't want to say, like, cataloging and categorizing some things. Okay, so we got a boomer. See if I can... Well, that didn't work. You poke the guy in the back and he immediately explodes, and what are you going to do about it? Ah, alas. It's fine. What was I going to say? Gosh, playing Dismantle right before this is a terrible idea. Okay, this is bad. Because we've got a bunch of little kidlings. And I do not want to try and take them on in melee. There we go. Boy. Melee really does strike different once you've got those handful of upgrades that you need. There's only, like, 2 shelves here that I can even loot. That's a shame. Okay, what else have we got around here? But so, I randomly, I don't know, I've talked about this a little bit, but, there's kind of the challenge of, hey, Wander, you should play through every Final Fantasy game, and because there's the pixel remasters, I was kind of like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm stuck in the Final Fantasy IV doldrums, where the 3D remake is, like, good. Okay, you're another boomer. There we go. But that, you know, they do take an amount of time to get through. But I've been enjoying the process for the most part. But boy, whole series is like thousands of hours to complete. I looked up Final Fantasy 11 because I've been playing 14, and if 14's good, maybe 11's good too. So I looked up. I looked up 11 to see how long that would take to play through, and apparently, like, to complete the full story of Final Fantasy 11 is like 400 hours. It's like, Like, I'll probably do it. I think it'd be kind of fun. But it's definitely, like, this weird set of daunting tasks that I'm starting to set for myself. At the same time, it's kind of like... I don't want to say I felt, like, directionless on YouTube for a little while. Back in the day, I think it was a little easier, because there was, like, only a handful of indie games, and I really felt like I was being like, yeah, let's showcase the really good indie games, so, like, people have more to look at than just, like, AAA games. But at this point, the AAA gaming industry has kind of destroyed itself. Not really. But, you know, half the AAA games are just kind of bad. Bad. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, there's a little bit of gas left. I mean, I don't really know much of anything about what's going on with Battlefield 2042, apart from the fact that it's apparently horrendous. I haven't touched a Battlefield game since Bad Company 2. I tried, like, a little bit of Battlefield 3, and it became quickly apparent that people have gotten far better. Like, way better at those games than I ever could be, and so it's kind of just like, what's the point of me playing them? Because if I just get wrecked. See, Final Fantasy 11 doesn't count since it's an MMO. They switched it so it's playable, like, you can play through the entire story single player, and, like, by that merit, Final Fantasy 14 wouldn't count either, but, like, hot take, I think Final Fantasy 14 might actually be the best Final Fantasy game, which is very odd to say. And I'm sure that's very much a hot take for everybody that has never played it. And everybody that's only played ARR. But it's also, like, egregiously long. It's not as hot of a take as you might think. I don't know. I think there's some diehards that will always get mad. I did find the Final Fantasy VII ARP to be pretty good too, so maybe I'm just a broken individual. Okay, focus is kind of cool. I should use it more often against those guys. It's good, it's just not too good of a way of experiencing Final Fantasy VII. I think you have to play both. Probably. But I won't have my full opinions of 7R until, like, it's done. And we've got at least, like, one or maybe even two more kind of expansion slash parts to the game before it's even close to done. So I don't know. Didn't they change some of the story for 7R? They did. And oh, those are mutations. They did, and I don't know if it was for better or worse. From my perspective, I think it's a good thing. There we go. Item is damaged. Yeah, I'm not going to repair it. Like, they definitely added a lot to the like, main story. Because previously, you barely spent any time in Midgar. And in 7R, you spend the entire game in there. At least, you know, for the part 1 that I played. But the very ending of it is just, like, wildly off the walls. It's a completely different chain of events. And it's super confusing about what they plan to do with the rest of the game. Because, like, it straight up retcons, like, a tremendous amount of lore that even I know about. Top-down State of Decay. Not even close. There's zombies, yeah, but I'd also consider this isometric. It's weird, I've had a lot of people yelling at me that I'm wrong about isometrism, but I am 99% certain they are not correct. I clicked on your Steam game library and Steam crashed. Yeah, I've got thousands of games. Kind of similar to How to Survive. Yeah, I think that would actually be a better, closer comparison. But this is a roguelike, actually. Or rogue-lite. Damn. Really hoping I'd find a battery at this point. Okay. Ah, damn it. I really wish that explosion would actually do some damage to those guys. Whoops. Wow, this is... No, this pistol isn't broken. Let's see. Right. I'm mad that Final Fantasy VII R didn't let you play as Red 13. I think he was just added too late. He'll probably be a fully playable character in the next one. But, you know, why go through all that effort to make a character for like a handful of hours of gameplay? Let's see. Pocketables. We should probably pop a bandage. Isometric wouldn't have any perspective, causing further off things to look smaller. So this would be closer to top-down. Still wouldn't call it top-down, though. Huh. See, I always took this as specifically an isometric perspective. But yeah, I guess I guess that is a, a point worth mentioning, that you don't get depth of field and isometrism. I don't know, I'd still say you're closer to having an isometric viewpoint with a game like this. Ooh. Boy, I'm burning my stamina. Isometric doesn't mean orthographic. Ooh. You know, I honestly forgot about orthographic. Dude, you want to give me the, I guess I can just look that up. Orthographic. Well, that's not helpful. Orthogonal, maybe. Yeah. But orthogonal is just right angles. This would be dimetric. Huh. Orthographic views are two-dimensional views of three-dimensional objects. So dimetric. There we go. Boy. That's a good term for it. Wish more people used it so I'd actually have picked up on it. Wouldn't feel silly. This is gonna be a mistake. Okay, let's not walk into the vapors. There we go. This is the original Fallout / Fallout 2, which I thought were isometric. Yeah, those are, but that's because they're using it's an isometric perspective using 3D models that have been turned into sprites. Isometric is Fallout 1 and 2 and Diablo. But only OG Diablo. Maybe Diablo 2? I don't remember how Diablo 2 was presented. Frankly, to some degree, it's all quibbles. And, like, if you want to call... Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not all quibbles. There are actual accurate terms here. I'm just not really willing to get, like, bent out of shape over whether a thing is, like, one or the other. Do I want to go for the supply cache? I mean, it's better than the safe house, and hopefully I'll find a battery at one of them. We have not had a whole lot of luck here. The difference has to do whether the axes have equal size within the view. Yep. I just know... I guess I will erroneously say that it's isometric, and people are like, no, it's top-down when referring to something like this, and I'm like, I don't really know about that one. And they have argued with me vehemently that it is top-down recently. I'm just like, I'm not sure about that one. Whoops. Ow. Let's grab Charger. Prey of the Week might have been good, too. There we go. Any of these guys have anything? Nah. Yeah, top down would be like Creeper World 3. Yup. Dang. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this run. I was feeling pretty good, but I'm losing my voice again. I should have stopped while I was ahead. That's okay. I'll get as far as I can, get as much knowledge as I can. Let's see what happens. Double whammy between leaf mold and just like seasonal dryness. I mean, it's a lot of things. Oh, I can't shoot while in focus mode. Wow. This is going poorly for a lot of reasons. Grab the bat. Equip these. And actually start healing myself a little bit. Okay. Anything else here? No. This building looks like it might be a bit dicey. Time to find out. What do we have in here? Here? No. Yes. Okay, so baseball bats take a little bit of a swing. Okay. Oh, I don't have my gun out. I have the freaking bandages out. There we go. Grab the gas. Everything else. My choice of going at least partially melee for this run seems to be quite vindicated. So I think after this I might want to invest hard into pistol damage, at least for a little bit. Just getting it to the point where my pistol can one-shot most basic zombies would be lovely. Ooh. Especially because I'm almost out of juice. Alright. Car's back here. So there's the car. Anything here? No. Bandages is a weapon. Tourniquet everything. I swear there's a game that I've played where you can, instead of damaging enemies, you can just overheal them, and if you double their HP, they just pop. I don't remember which game it was. But I know it's a thing. That my computer doing? Yeah, it must have been. Dog food. Rusty canned food. I'll just eat that. Ow. Okay, so apparently rusty canned food is no good. Let's see. Alternatively, I'm going to eat it anyway. What else do I have? Clean water. Oh, I've got tons of clean water. It was that game where you had to manage the SCP lab. I mean, that definitely had the elements of it. Lobotomy Corporation. Speaking of, I need to play more of that at some point, because I really want to do full playthroughs of both. Both Lobotomy Corp and, and the sequel, whose name I'm completely forgetting all of a sudden. Oh well. Library of Ruina. That's what it is. Didn't care for it. Huh. I thought it had a better focus on story than Lobotomy Corp. Well, hello. This is worth it. Tons of ammo. Including a sports shot rifle, which is very much like my gun. Let's see, 762. Sadly, oh, we do have a Death Adder, but we don't have any way of using it. Let's equip the sawn off for the time being. That didn't work. What's up, kidlins? Ow. Boy, the baseball bat is a slow thing. hell? I don't know. I have my doubts about this whole sawed-off shotgun deal. Okay, scoot back over here. Cut that off. We never did check this out, did I? Nope. Okay. There's only 5 slots in here. Oh, and there was the battery. I was about to say this, like, and still no batteries. Got some gas. That's that. Though I think that was an energy. Do I want the antiviral? No. As much as I potentially want the antiviral here, I think I just want to progress. Main reason being, I don't want this to be like a 2-hour long run. I just can't sustain that. Why are they only using one hand? Rule of cool shooting. I think a lot of game developers don't really know how guns work. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I know with a lot of indie games, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have, like... They don't care. Or maybe the assumption is that these characters don't know how to fire a weapon properly. Okay, so ranged weapons. We can sell one of the sawed-offs. I'm gonna get rid of the flare gun. The broken Taurons. Okay. Still a lot of guns that I'm carrying around with me, but is what it is. Okay. What else do we have? Because my main goal is to get as much knowledge out of this sucker as I possibly can. Grab the battery. Grab the rounds. Do I care about the Ambrose shotgun? I do, but I don't care that much. Do I want the... Yeah. What else do I sell him? Because we have explosives. I'd also sell him my bad melee weapons. Okay, that'll do for now. We'll probably get some more. There we go. Got a couple more charger dudes. I guess sprinters? There we go. Ah, damn it. There we go. But yeah, if you're a complete amateur, I could totally see why the idea of using a gun one-handed out to the side makes so much more sense than two-handed. Okay. This guy's good. Boy, we have a lot of 9mm ammo now. Perfect. And yeah, if we find a research thing, I'll probably invest my points into pistol damage for the time being. Pistol, maybe rifle. We'll see. I was gonna say how, but then again, I've trained in proper gun use and maintenance. Yeah, see, that's the thing. My assumption is this character is very much just kind of... Oh, that's a lot of ammo. Nope. I think a lot of people wouldn't know. I'm thinking of various media like Walking Dead. You know, how much do you think most of them have for proper firearms training, and how many of them are just kind of flying by sheer luck and reflexes? I guess, like, one or two of the characters probably could have trained the rest, but... all of them? I don't know. I guess it kind of depends. I haven't seen a whole lot of Walking Dead, so I can't really comment on it. Do you mean the actors or the fictional characters? I mean, there's that, too. Oh, boy. Because, yeah, I know there's a trend for a lot of actors to not know how to use guns. That's just kind of this stunt double thing. But I feel like if you're going to be an actor in an action movie, you need to know gun safety just as much as anybody else. If not more so. You know, if you're going to be handling a firearm on set, like, you should know. And it's going to carry over into, I hate these chairs. There we go. That's going to carry over into your ability to act. Ow. Oh, this is a problem. There we go. So, yeah, the most iconic scene in Walking Dead was Rick firing a Magnum one-handed, so realism probably isn't their forte. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But pistols put holes in people. Rifles put holes through people. Shotguns at the right range will, with the right load, will physically remove a chunk of shit off your opponent and throw that shit on the floor. Yeah, shotguns are spooky. This game keeps causing my fans to just, like, randomly burst for just a little while. Not great. Oh, right. We're gonna go in here. Sure, why not? Let's see. Legal covers that. Actors are given basic safety training and guided by a professional. Professional knows how to do it properly. Writing and direction of the film often entails doing something that isn't authentic. I guess it's fair. Okay, so I can just use this. Let's, probably invest specifically into pistol damage for a bit. Did I finish with durability? No. Okay. One of these. How the hell? I don't get how the sawed-off shotgun works in this game. It, like, kind of works. It doesn't look like there's... Huh. Oh, here it is. It's on the outside. Let's see. Hopefully now I can do enough damage that I can just insta-give those guys. Alright, let's see what I picked up. Because he's got 22 knowledge. I want it. Chem light. I don't need those. Honestly, I probably don't need half this clean water. There we go. All that knowledge is mine now. Go over here. Go back. Whoa, that was weird. Let's go back to this. Might as well max level on my long gunnery, too. There we go. Huh. That's why World War I, German called shotguns a violation of the Hague Convention. I mean, it makes sense. Kind of? I don't know. War is weird. I don't like the idea of it for obvious reasons. But yeah, it feels like weapons that are designed specifically to just do horrible things to people. I mean, I guess that's just how it works nowadays, but it just feels immoral. But I guess that's kind of the point of it all.